Archangel Michael says, "Don't panic, but take a deep breath. The ground beneath your feet has been shifting without your knowledge. Someone you trusted, someone you held close to your heart, was not being fully honest with you. This message has arrived in your life now because the clock has begun ticking on something you deserve to know. It's not gossip, it's not a rumor, it's the unseen truth that has been hovering around you like a ghost. And that ghost has been whispering the same word over and over: betrayal. There is a special person in your life who always made you feel safe, supported, and loved. But behind the moments of kindness and the laughter you shared, there was a secret growing like a shadow. A relationship was hidden, one that was not supposed to be hidden, and the consequences of that secrecy are now knocking on your spiritual door. You may not have seen the signs clearly, but they were always there in disguise. Strange silences, late replies, confusing energy shifts. None of it was random. The person you cherish had been emotionally tied to someone else while still claiming loyalty to you. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, "There was once a time this person tried to walk away from the situation. They wanted to return to you fully, but temptation and confusion made them hesitate. The connection with the other person had roots deeper than you would ever imagine. The one they were involved with wasn't just anyone, they had a strategic purpose. This outsider came into their life with motives, not love. They fed your person's stories, comfort, and fake admiration, just to pull them away from you. It wasn't love, it was manipulation masked as affection. The other person saw what you had, and they wanted to ruin it. They whispered lies into the ears of someone you trusted and slowly poisoned their heart. What started as emotional support turned into full-blown entanglement. And that entanglement began to pull your person into a darker state, where they started comparing you to someone who never cared for them. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You noticed the change even before this message. Their eyes became distant. Their words no longer felt like home. And still, you hoped it was just stress, a passing season, something temporary. But no, it was deeper than that. While you cried for their attention, someone else was receiving their secrets. While you dreamed of a future, someone else was painting false hope inside your person's mind. The truth was kept from you to protect their image. But now, heaven cannot allow you to keep suffering in blindness. Archangel Michael has sent this word to awaken your inner power before it's too late. You gave them your loyalty. You poured yourself into someone who already belonged, partially, to another. And the most painful part? That other person knew about you. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They knew. They watched from a distance. They saw your photos, your memories together, the happy times. And still, they stayed. They encouraged the confusion. They wanted you gone. But heaven is not blind to injustice. That's why this message is reaching your soul now, not to break you, but to free you. The moment you accept this truth, the chains will begin to fall. The person who was once yours has been living in two worlds. They've been feeding one heart while keeping another on life support. But you deserve more than half-hearted love and divided loyalty. You were never meant to compete. You were always meant to be the one and only. But because you didn't know what was happening behind your back, your spirit has been drained. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Now here's what you must know next. The other relationship is collapsing. It's no longer filled with excitement and drama. It has turned toxic, and your person is realizing that they chose fantasy over truth. There will be a moment very soon when they try to return. They will look into your eyes with sorrow and regret. But you must ask yourself, will you take them back, or will you walk into your own divine rebirth? Because even though you were unaware of the full betrayal, your spirit knew. Your dreams were trying to warn you. Your body felt the coldness. Your mind tried to justify the distance. But no more justifying. No more denial. It's time to rise, because something bigger is waiting for you on the other side of this heartbreak. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Let it be known. The person they were in a relationship with is not only dangerous but manipulative. This person twisted stories, played victim, and made your person believe that you were the problem. They created tension. They encouraged lies. They made themselves look like salvation when in reality, they were the storm. And the scariest part? This was never about love. It was about control, about taking what belonged to you, about proving a point that never needed to be proven. Now, that person is losing control. Your name is still echoing in the mind of the one who betrayed you. They see you everywhere. They hear your silence like thunder in the middle of their chaos. Type Amen to get blessing 123. The messages you didn't get, the calls they missed, the sudden disappearances, it was all during the times they were with the other person. They even changed plans, missed moments, delayed milestones, just to fit another person into their timeline. You gave them time. You gave them forgiveness before even hearing an apology. You chose to love while they chose to wander. But now, a divine reversal is unfolding. The one who made you cry will cry because of your strength. The one who left you in confusion will face confusion themselves. Archangel Michael says, the truth was hidden because they knew you were powerful. They were afraid of your reaction. They feared you would walk away and never return. Type Amen to get blessing 888. This is your power. Even after knowing part of the truth, your heart still beat with loyalty. That's why heaven is favoring you. That's why your blessing was delayed, not denied. Because what's coming next is someone who will see your worth from the beginning. Someone who will not entertain distractions. Someone who won't compare you. Someone who will protect you. You are no longer the wounded. You are becoming the wise. You are no longer asking for clarity, you are receiving it in full. Let the tears fall. Let the memories burn. Let the chains break. This is your liberation day. And you didn't need to beg for it. It came because you were chosen for truth. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Now the other person. They are panicking. They sense they are losing the grip. They tried to keep your person with material gifts, emotional blackmail, even secret threats. But love doesn't respond to pressure. It responds to peace. And your peace is louder than their chaos. Soon, your person will speak. They will confess, maybe not everything at once, but enough to shake the ground beneath you again. Be prepared. Because healing is not always soft. Sometimes it hurts first before it sets you free. And when you hear the truth, do not run. Listen. Then walk forward, not backward. You are not who you used to be anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 101. Archangel Michael says, you were shielded from the full impact because heaven knew you were fragile at the time. But now you are stronger. Now you can hear it and survive it. There were times you almost gave up on yourself. Days where you looked at your phone, waiting for words that never came. Nights when you cried into a pillow hoping the pain would vanish. But look at you now. Reading this. Receiving this. Awakening with this message vibrating in your spirit. This is not the end, it's your restart. From this day, you will look at everything differently. You will spot deception before it arrives. You will trust your intuition. You will know what peace feels like and never settle for less again. Type Amen to get blessing 666. And the final truth. The one who did you wrong is now regretting everything. They wish they never opened the door to someone else. They thought they were exploring options, but instead, they were signing the death of their peace. They are seeing visions of you. They are dreaming of your touch. They are hearing your name in songs, on signs, in random moments. The universe is haunting them with the memory of you. But the question is not about their regret. It's about your decision now. Will you allow a recycled bond to enter your new divine path? Or will you let heaven replace it with something unmatched? You have the power. You always had it. But now, you finally see it. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Your soul is not broken. It's blooming. Your heart is not shattered. It's shedding old layers. Your love story is not over. It's being rewritten by higher hands. Stand tall. Cry if you must. But don't bow to confusion anymore. You were meant for clarity, royalty, and loyalty. Let this message sink into your bones. Let your spirit carry it like a flag. Let every fake person tremble when they see your light rise. You were betrayed. But you are about to become unforgettable. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Archangel Michael says, heaven has opened its eyes fully on your situation. The angelic forces have been circling around you for months, waiting for you to be strong enough to receive what's about to unfold. You were not forgotten, you were being preserved for the full unveiling. Your name has been whispered in secret conversations. You've been the subject of curiosity, jealousy, and competition, without even knowing it. But all that ends now, because you're no longer walking in darkness. The person you cared about was pulled into something they didn't fully understand at first. But the longer they stayed, the more lost they became. They couldn't see how far they were drifting from the truth, from you, from themselves. But that veil is lifting. And what's being revealed will cause shockwaves in your life, not to hurt you, but to catapult you toward your destiny. The truth was never meant to destroy you, it was meant to awaken you. Type Amen to get blessing 147. The one who tempted them into the serious relationship is about to face divine exposure. Their tactics are crumbling. Their charm is failing. Their energy is no longer enchanting. They once had control, but now they are losing it. The one you love is beginning to see through the lies, the manipulation, and the emotional games. They are slowly realizing they were used as a weapon to hurt you. And when they come crawling back, tears in their eyes, hands shaking, begging for your forgiveness. You will have all the power. But you must remember this: forgiveness does not mean you have to forget the damage done. The same door that let them in can be the one that leads you out. This is your moment to reclaim your story, your value, your divine protection. Type Amen to get blessing 848. The emotional scars they left on you were deep. They made you question yourself, your worth, your beauty, your place in their heart. But the truth is, it was never you. It was always them. They were the one torn between loyalty and temptation. They were the one who couldn't handle your power, your presence, your love. They wanted someone easier to manage, not realizing you were the rarest gift they ever had. Now they feel the emptiness. Now they taste the bitterness of the false love they chased. Now they understand what they threw away. But the angels are lifting you. You are not meant to be stuck in sadness. You are being prepared for love that does not lie, hide, or wander. Type Amen to get blessing 757. There's a new beginning forming in the unseen. You've already begun stepping into it, even though you don't see it clearly yet. The old energy is falling off your spirit like cracked armor. This new beginning carries peace, divine companionship, and restoration. It is pure, untouched, honest. It is a reward for your endurance. You may feel moments of missing the past. That's natural. But do not let your soul return to the place it bled just to feel the illusion of comfort. Your pain was not for nothing. Your suffering was witnessed. Your heart is being healed. And what's coming will be so grand, you'll look back and thank heaven for revealing the truth. Type Amen to get blessing 999. And now the final warning. There will be attempts to confuse you again. To make you believe it wasn't that serious. To gaslight your memory. To downplay the betrayal. Do not let their guilt become your burden. Do not carry shame that isn't yours. You were loyal. You were pure. You were real. That other relationship your person had was not love. It was a distraction. A detour. A test. But you passed your test. And now the heavens are unlocking a door that has your name written in gold. Only those with clean intentions will be allowed to walk through it with you. Type Amen to get blessing 121. Archangel Michael says, in the next few days, expect something unexpected. A confession. A message. A sign. It will come when you least anticipate it. Don't let fear guide your reaction. Let your soul respond with wisdom, not wounds. You have been chosen to rise, not remain in heartbreak. The person you loved is broken too, but you are not their fixer. You are not their second chance. You are a divine being with a sacred path, and anyone who joins you must walk in full truth. Now breathe. Let this truth settle deep in your heart. You are not alone. You are being held by divine hands. Type Amen to get blessing 484. You were never an option. You were always the blessing. You were never the background. You were always the main story. You were never the problem. You were the lesson they failed to understand. Now, the chapter is turning. And the ink that writes your next story is dipped in gold, not pain. The person meant for you will never make you question your place again. Stay aligned. Stay grounded. Stay grateful. Because this message is not just truth, it is a divine shift. Type Amen to get blessing 292. Let this be your affirmation from this moment forward. I will not accept half-love. I will not entertain unclear intentions. I will not return to what broke me. I will honor the truth. I will rise in strength. I will walk forward in light. Let the heavens hear you. Let the angels surround you. Let your enemies scatter. Let love flow where it's deserved. And let your soul remember, you were never forgotten. You were always being protected for this very moment. Type Amen to get blessing 606. Archangel Michael says, there is a shift happening in the spiritual realm around you. The lies that were once covered with charm are being ripped open. The people who smiled in your face and plotted behind your back are starting to experience the spiritual consequences of their choices. Your tears didn't fall in silence. Every silent cry, every night of confusion, every prayer you whispered beneath your breath, it was heard. Heaven didn't ignore it. Angels were dispatched around you even when you didn't feel their presence. This person, the one you loved deeply, underestimated your spirit. They didn't know that loving you came with divine protection. The moment they allowed someone else to claim the space that was only meant for you, they unknowingly wrote their own sorrow. And now, the one who interfered is also feeling the burn. Their plan didn't work. Their manipulation didn't last. Because what is not built on truth cannot stand forever. Type Amen to get blessing 444. There are forces trying to reconnect the past, but they are too late. You are no longer who you used to be. That old version of you, the one who waited, begged, and forgave without explanation, that version has ascended. You now see through the masks. You now recognize patterns. You feel energy differently. You trust your instincts more than sweet words. And as this new clarity grows in you, others will begin to feel uneasy. They will sense that they can no longer fool you. They will try to guilt you, love-bomb you, flatter you, but you will not fall. Because this is your evolution. Your spiritual upgrade. You've earned every step of this awakening with pain, patience, and purity. Type Amen to get blessing 313. The person you thought was your destiny was actually a divine decoy to show you your own worth. What you felt was real, but it wasn't complete. It had holes, it had secrets, it had darkness behind its smile. But now, your future is brighter than it's ever been. Because it's built on truth, not illusion. It's being written by hands that never lie, divine hands. You must release the urge to fix what broke you. You must resist the temptation to go back, just because it's familiar. You must hold the door open for what is meant for you, not what kept you in confusion. Let them talk. Let them explain. Let them cry. But never again let them control the direction of your heart. Type Amen to get blessing 818. This is not just a message, it is a seal on your healing. You are no longer chasing closure. You are becoming the closure. You are no longer trying to understand their decisions. You are rising above them. The divine is preparing a new connection for you. One that mirrors your loyalty. One that speaks your soul's language. One that is already on its way, closer than you think. Don't lose faith now. You are on the brink of a breakthrough. Every lie that tried to destroy you is now crumbling, and every truth you were denied is surfacing like fire through ice. Type Amen to get blessing 131. Listen closely. That person who broke you with silence, with absence, with secrecy, they are being shown dreams of you. They are waking up with regret. They are scrolling through old memories. But it's no longer your burden to hold. You don't owe them understanding anymore. You owe yourself peace. They had a chance to choose you. But while you were building a future, they were building a facade. Now the facade has cracked. And the only thing left standing is you. Stronger. Clearer. Bolder. Untouchable. Type Amen to get blessing 171. Archangel Michael says one final word. Your story was never meant to end in betrayal. That was just a plot twist to reveal your resilience. Your path is no longer clouded. The light is returning to your life, and no one can stop it. Be alert. The old flame may return with, "I miss you," but don't forget how cold it felt when you needed them most. Let their absence be your answer. You are a magnet for pure love now. No more emotional crumbs. No more stolen affection. No more trying to prove your value. You are the blessing. And only those who are pure in heart will have access to you now. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Final closing to this divine message. Let today be the day your heart chooses you. Let today be the day your soul stands taller. Let today be the day you walk away from lies and toward divine alignment. Because the person who played with your loyalty was part of your past. But the one who will honor your heart is already stepping into your future. Heaven has spoken. You are free now. Walk in it. Type Amen to get blessing 474.